All right, guys, today we are going to take the drone on a little daredevil flying adventure, a little stunt action with the drone. We're on the Jolly Roger Pier on Topsail Beach at Topsail Island, North Carolina, and this is the Atlantic Ocean. Hurricane Debbie was coming through that week, and it was windy, and it had been windy all week, and it was kind of, drizzly and just not very good weather. And I had just started using this drone that week, actually, and so I was not very proficient with it. But I really wanted to take it underneath the pier. And this was really not very smart because I was not very good with the drone yet. And you had a lot of elements against me. And so I took it down and I got it down near the water line, and I started to realize that the waves were coming in, and I couldn't quite tell exactly where the drone was compared to the water in the waves. And if the waves had caught it or if the wind had pushed it into the water, I was never going to get it back. And the drone has sensors on it, which alerts you to the fact that, hey, there's something nearby. And so you want to be careful and not run into it. But I could not hear those sensors because of the wind and because of the waves. So I was really flying blind here. I'm up on top of the pier, and this is going underneath. And you can only see in front of you, basically. You cannot see to the sides. And the wind was pushing the drone back and forth, and I should have just pulled the drone back up and brought it onto the pier and be done with it. But you know me, I pushed through, and I started going between the pilings, which is holding up the pier, and I got kind of nervous, and I pulled back, and I noticed how close I was to one of the pilings, and I was like, oh man, what am I doing? But I'm already in there now, and so I'm turning to the left to see where that is, and I noticed, man, I'm right on it, so what am I going to do? And the wind is pushing it back and forth, and I just go right on through and realize that I made it through. Oh, that was not good. Not a smart move, but you know me. If you know me, you know that I'm going to try to take those chances sometimes. And I wanted to get that shot. So it's probably the worst conditions for flying underneath the pier, but we made it happen, and here we are on the other side. So definitely stupid. If I'd have hit that piling, it would have gone right in the ocean and never seen it again. But I think that's some good stuff.